Hey guys, what's up? Another day, another chance to learn and improve and grow in our abilities. Wow! Okay, yeah. Trying to get through another day, of course. Uh, it's another day of 3 days of my dad having days off, being drunk off his ass. Okay, but, you know, unable to do my actual work because he's here. Okay, but anyway, we're gonna focus more on Chinese chess today. Gonna try to learn and improve. And I hope you guys enjoy the ride with me. Whether or not you want to learn XiangQi yourself, you're welcome to learn along with me if you like. Anyway, like I just got an email this morning, and guess what dropped? A project, an overclocked remix project, called Mode 7. Which is a jazz tribute to the SNES. And so I've been waiting all morning to listen to this. I was saying, you know what? I should listen to this on stream while we're playing some Chinese chess, some XiangQi. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. Let's see here. Let's give it a go. Oh. Already giving me like Miles Davis vibes. Awesome. Oops. What's going on? Got a good start. That's all we've heard. Nice. Nice. This is awesome. I freaking love this. Hey, what's up, Giant Blitz? Just jamming to some new album that got released. A jazz tribute to the Super Nintendo. I got checkmated. Yeah, I'm playing online. Do you want to play? I don't know. You're already pretty good, so. This one is pretty solid. I love this fucking Super Metroid. Oh my god. solid big band. It's a solid. It's like all blues. Yeah, I like that. Dun 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 dun. It's almost like I don't know. This is a lot of this is like Miles, very reminiscent of Miles Davis, of course, but it's also kind of getting like big band style of like Count Basie. It's kind of great. I love it. Sometimes it's a little bit cliche, but you know, what are you gonna expect? It's a really good quality. Really like the quality. Like it's doing good service to the history. Oh my god, I forgot I didn't have the cannon there yet. Oh no. Oh. I would just say the solos are a little bit too on point. They're not dirty enough. Solos need to be more dirty. Yeah, more like that a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, like when I say dirty, I don't mean it has to be like crazy. What I mean is like it's just got to be a little bit like like da 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 da. Like it's a little too white. I don't know. I screwed up my entire game. Why are you apologizing? You weren't even talking. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're apologizing for, Giant Blitz. I screwed up so bad. I screwed up so bad. I thought that I had a cannon there already. I was really miscalculating. I forgot the elephant was there. I thought I would have a checkmate after I moved the cannon over, but I forgot there was still an intervening piece. If my pawn weren't here, I would have been able to move that with check, and it would have been checkmate because of the pin. Or, I mean, wait, I thought, oh god, yeah, it's like... Yeah, I needed to move the elephant to defend instead of attack with the horse. See, I don't know, these are really good quality, but I almost feel like it's just like, it's a little too academic. That's about the only complaint I have about these, but that's usually the case with user-made remixes. Anytime I hear, how come you keep on timing out on the... You need to move within the first 10 seconds. The only like real complaint I have with like user submitted jazz content, like usually on OC Remix, it's just, it's usually either it's like VSTs, like MIDI, or it's like just really academic, which, you know, obviously I'm also like an academic level, like college level musician. So, I mean, I'm not any better. What I'm saying is that like, it's just like, you can't practice soul. Like, that's something you just gotta have. And I think so many jazz musicians out there today, like the students, this is really good, by the way. This is solid. Like the sections are good. Like the sections are solid, but the solos, they're a little bit too formulaic. And you notice that a lot with like modern day, like academic, like college level players. It's just too formulaic. But I really like the structure. Okay, like this is a good solo. But that was more of like a filler solo. Like the filler stuff that's more orchestrated is hella good. The more orchestrated stuff is hella good. Yeah, like all the stuff that's orchestrated, the endings, the little fill-in solos, those are all good. Those are perfect. So I think like these artists, these remixers, they're super good at the orchestration. But like, I think like this is just most musicians in general. When it comes to soloing, there's not something that you can't go to school to learn that. You gotta be the school. You gotta get schooled. You gotta go to the jazz clubs at night and play for each other, and just like battle it out on the battlefield. And like, I don't know. It's just like there's something that can never really be repeated, like in the classroom. Like you just can't do it. It's got to be like inside here, you know? And that, as much as like I have a lot of technique I need to improve on, especially since I'm out of practice, but even when I was in school, I had a lot of technique problems. But I was told constantly by everyone around me, including my teachers, but like everyone around me, musicians around the area as well, like who weren't part of the schools, like constantly told, like, your sense of style, like for soloing is like, you can't learn that. Like, it's just something you have to have. So it's like, you know, there's something I have that's good. It's just I lack the technique. And that's why I have a lot of faith in myself. But I need to get back into my place in my life where I can really work on stuff like that I really want to. Like right now, I'm just like working on my life, working on chess. You know, and XiangQi is included in that, so it's like it's all lumped together, right? Like XiangQi is lumped together with everything that has to do with chess. So this is hella solid. So this is like all big band style. Yeah. Yeah, like the freaking the orchestration, like the big band style stuff, super perfect. Like perfect. I would have to say like A+++. It's just when it gets to the solos, like these are the same complaints I have about most college performances. Is like usually like the really orchestrated, like written down stuff is hella solid. Usually college students are hella good at preparing. But when it comes to time to solo, they either pre-write their solo, which you can tell when they do that, or it's just not, they try, but like, you know, like in my case, like I try, but there's like a technique gap. Because, you know, you have to back up the soul with the technique. And if you don't have the technique, it's like it's trying, but it's not there. So it's like in my case, like I just grabbed my boob on accident. In my case, like I have like a lot of like good intentions with my play, but I lack the technique. And so a lot of the times with the colleges and like, you know, the student musicians, or even a lot of professional musicians, is they have a lot of the technique, but they don't have the soul. And then there's people like me who have the soul, but they kind of lacking in the technique, and it's unfortunate. I really need to fix but you can fix the technique. You can't really fix the soul. Like you can't learn that in a classroom, like I said. This actually isn't Dragon Ball. I don't know why it says Dragon Ball Z Super Butoden 2. Isn't this like Star Ocean or like Tales of Fantasia or something? Or no, it's like Secret of Mana. Yeah, this is like Secret of Mana. That was Seiken Densetsu 2. How come they say Dragon Ball Z Super Butoden 2? It should be Seiken Densetsu 2. That was Secret of Mana. Yeah, that last one wasn't Dragon Ball Z. That was Secret of Mana. Why does it say Dragon Ball Z? And just remember, just because I have like a something to say about like the quality of this is super high quality. I'm not trying to like diss the artists in any way. I'm just trying to say like my take based on my own experience. I'm not trying to be like elitist or whatever. So I know that might sometimes come across that way as pretentious or whatever. Honestly, this is really good stuff, and I think it's a great contribution to the overclocked remix library. Oh my god. Yeah, what are you trying to move? Are you trying to move the horse? Like, are you trying to move the horse wrong? Because remember, they can be blocked. You can't move you can only move the horse forward on move 1. Or you can move the cannon here. Or you can move the elephant here. Those are usually the first moves. Like, one of... Yeah, what move are you trying to make? You can only move your knight forward because they can be blocked. Does it sound like Seiken Densetsu 3? Even though it's Live Mega? Oh, it's from Live Alive, that's what. Dun 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 dun. It sounds like Seiken Densetsu 3. I guess it's a reference. Yeah, I think they're referencing Seiken Densetsu 3. Or how come it... No, this is Seiken Densetsu Setsu 3. How come it says Live Alive? Like that's Seiken Densetsu 3. Bum, 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 bum. I'm not sure what that's from. Dun 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 dun. Yes. You got 6 minutes left. I know. I'm aware of this. I've been thinking about the position. It's really intense. Like nothing in this song sounded like nothing in it sounded like Live Alive. It sounded like Seiken Densetsu 3. Yeah. Yeah, also this one was actually like Secret of Mana. This other one here. It says Dragon Ball Z. But it's not Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. No, I know it's a Secret of Mana. Oh, well, in that case. Hmm. Can't. See, that's like Secret of Mana. Like, I don't know why they list the track as like a different title, different game than what it is. That's the only like problem I. That's the only real problem I have with that album. Like, it's really really solid, like really freaking solid album, super freaking solid album. Some of the solos are a little bit to be desired, leave a little bit to be desired, but you know, it's like nothing better. You know, nothing worse than anything I would do. In fact, it's a lot better technique than I would do. Because I'm out of practice. But other than that, like, super solid. Like the hits are super freaking good. The big band style, it really like, really good. Like, homage to like Count Basie and like all the big bands of like, you know, the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. It's like and also like the some of the combo styles, like kind of Miles Davis style. Super good, like kind of like a hats off to all the artists throughout who've made jazz what it is today. A huge part of history, a huge part of Black history, and a huge part of the civil rights movement as well, and integration with, because at first, jazz history started out as like you were either like there was black bands and there was white bands, and then you had like groups started to like kind of break the barriers as time went on, especially like starting with kind of a not a perfect individual, but with what was it, Benny Goodman. With Benny Goodman kind of setting the standard, like, because before Benny Goodman, it was just black bands and it was white bands. There was never any like white and black musicians playing together. And that was a big part of history. And I know a lot of people kind of try to make things too like, they try to whitewash jazz by making it, oh, jazz is just music. It's neutral. Like, no, it's not neutral. It's disrespectful to Black history to say that jazz is just about music, because the music is representative of the struggle of the civil rights movement, of Jim Crow. It came out of slavery, like from the blues. It's a huge part of Black history, just like hip hop is a huge part of Black history. And anybody who says otherwise says, "Oh, it's just all about the music, man. Why are you trying to make it political?" It's not political. It's actually more political to say it's more neutral, because when you go neutral, you're actually neutral is not neutral. By saying like it's like the all lives matter people, right? Like by saying like, oh, shouldn't all lives matter? Like you're completely undermining an entire struggle of a people. So I think it's just so frustrating when people are like that. But anyway, that's a whole different, besides the point topic, has nothing to do with the album that we just listened to. Well, it does. Yeah, either way, I thought it was a really good album. Definitely amazing contributions to the Overclock Remix library. I do hope to be a contributor to OC Remix sometime in the future. I know I have a lot to work on. I just can't. I can't divide my attention too much. I can't really afford to. I need to like kind of focus on a few things at once. And right now, music isn't something that I can focus on right now. I wish it could. I wish I could, but I just got so much stuff going on right now. It's too much effort and energy that I can't spare. A lot of it, I don't know, like a lot of it is just like no matter what I'm doing, I just feel stuck. And so I keep showing up to do stuff anyway. And I know that showing up to do like chess work is still like, you know, it's still like a lot of effort, but I still feel like just, you know, sitting here doing my stream and like clicking on a computer, it's a little bit different than like, you know, having like a steady practice schedule. That's something I need to really build up to, and I'm trying to still build up like teeth brushing routines. Do you understand? Like I need to build myself up from the ground up. I really can't be like focusing too much on stuff that's like obviously really important, but while it's still really important, it's like not something that is like as important as something like making sure my oral hygiene is where it needs to be, because I'm going to be seeing a dentist soon to get my teeth worked, my teeth cleaned, and you know, my wisdom teeth removed and a crown. Hopefully hopefully I can pay for that, because otherwise I have to get a whole tooth removed in addition to my wisdom teeth, and I don't want that. Even though it's expensive to get a crown, like $1,200, it's absolute bullshit. But you know, I can manage paying like $100 a month. It's fine. Oh, I thought you were gonna. Oh yeah, if you took it, I would have just recaptured. Oh, I can't take. Oh, never mind. I'm defending now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Black. I'm pretty sure Black could have just taken here. Because if I recapture, you capture the rook, and I don't have anything defending it. So I actually like, I actually got saved by an oversight, and now I protected it. So now you can't take it. Like super bad when I do that, but the point is not to sound good. The point, because I mean, when I was in choir, like literally those were one of the exercises was going Wee! Like that was like literally it. It sounds really bad, but it's good training. Obviously I'm doing very undeliberate exercise, but you know, it's better than nothing, right? Obviously random people who might potentially hear me do that on Twitch and stuff on stream would obviously not understand that. They would just think, oh, you sound terrible. And I'm like, yeah, I understand I sound terrible. I don't care. Like, like you think I care? You think I care about your opinion of, I know I sound bad. But I'm not gonna let people's opinions stop me from doing what I know is helpful. Because I have been to school. I understand these things. Why didn't I put it? Oh, yeah, I can't because I am needing to. I kind of stuck myself here. Kind of got myself stuck in this position. I can't move the cannon. Well, I can now, but where am I going to put my cannon? It's like I'm in a really super kind of claustrophobic situation here. Where, like, what am I going to do with my horse? Okay, let me just take that pawn. The cannon wasn't in danger, by the way, if I captured it. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it was in danger, obviously. Obviously, I could have just captured it. Never mind. For some reason, I was thinking that I would lose my rook. I'm like, what? Oh. Whoops. Whoops. Oh no! I should have gone over here. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, I can't repeat. I can't move again. Oh yeah, I guess. Oh no, it's checkmate. Oh. All you have to do is take with that one. Yeah, if you had just taken with that one, it would have been checkmate. Or wait. It wouldn't have, but I'm having a hard time seeing, like, I guess I can, like, try to calculate, like, what's even possible to prevent mate. Oh, there we go. There's one. Is there a way to actually mate me before Black gets mated? Not sure. Yay! So yeah, if you're trying to move the knight, you can only move to certain places at the beginning. I mean, the horse. Yeah, I don't know why you keep not playing red. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty intense. I'm pretty sure there was a way for you to win there. Although I don't know, I wasn't 100% sure on how. Where's all my memory being used? I mean, I have a ton of memory, but I'm just really confused. Like, what's taking up 8 gigabytes? I don't know what's going on with you, Giant Blitz. Why aren't you able to play red? I'm really confused. I sent the rematch offer. Like, are you just trolling me? Hey, thank you, Wiso Jack. You've never seen this game in your life? Well, you're in luck. I should replace that with this. Oh, it's a Mubot command. Although I prefer the Chinese characters, the Western pieces look weird. Like, I'm sorry. It just doesn't look right. It looks so much better. Well, thank you. I would, you guys want to play together, or you guys just want to watch? I'm playing some games, trying to improve. I'm not very good at all. Like, at all. How do you even see the difference in pieces? You get used to it. Plus, I studied Chinese, but I think like a lot of Westerners get used to it. A lot of even people who don't know Chinese characters, like you just get used to it. You can kind of like just they look very different. Like you can tell like once you've played a few games, like you can really tell the difference. Like I know it doesn't seem like it if you've never played a game with Chinese characters in them, but it's just like you can just tell like this is a canon, like etc. I don't know. It's to me, it's honestly the same exact thing as learning the like Western chess pieces. Like anybody who's never played chess before, like has no idea what these mean. Like what do these even mean? Like Western style pieces. Like what is if you've never played chess before in your life, like what do these even mean? Oh, these are also Western. This is XiangQi pieces. Like what do these pieces mean either? Like obviously you know from Western chess, like okay, that's a king. I guess that's a advisor. It looks like a bishop. But like this is a horse. This is an elephant. This is a rook. I mean, it's similar. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I just think it looks weird. Like I just don't think it looks right. Like if you look at this image, I don't, it's just something about this game. It feels like blasphemy. Like it just doesn't feel right. You know? Like it doesn't feel right using Western pieces for this game. Like it just looks weird to me. Like, I don't know what it is. Can you send another link? Yeah. We're trying to figure out how Giant Blitz is having trouble playing red. I'm not sure why. Like, it says that you can't move first? But are you sure that you're trying to make a legal move? That's what I'm wondering. And also in Pi Chess, you can change the sets to Western pieces if you like them. I just prefer the Chinese pieces because it is a Chinese game, and it's just it makes sense. If you go to play a tournament, I'm pretty damn sure they use traditional pieces. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm pretty damn sure. If you go to China and you try to play the game and you're not used to the pieces, you're gonna be screwed. Like if you play in a tournament where they use Chinese pieces, so it's like. I don't know. I feel like you know, I don't know. It's up to the person who wants to play. You can change the board to be Western pieces if you want them. You know, I just think it looks weird. Like it's just this looks so much more like XiangQi to me. When I think of XiangQi, I think of Chinese. So it's Chinese chess. What move are you trying to make, Giant Blitz? Did I accidentally start it as red instead of starting you as red? What move are you trying to make that it won't let you? And you can also have it show you legal moves. Okay, well there you go. Were you trying to move the horse that way? Because you can't, like I already told you, Giant Blitz. You can't move the horse if it's blocked by a piece. So I don't know, were you trying to move over here? Like, they don't move like knights in Western chess. Because they can be blocked. Like, you can't move over here or over here. Because of the piece that's in the way. It's not a knight, it's a horse. So you can only move like over here or over here because there's no piece here. Because they move along the line and then diagonal. Along the line, then diagonal. Along the line, which is blocked, and then diagonal. Along the line, which is blocked, and then diagonal. If it's blocked, you can't move past it. That's the way, it's just, you gotta remember that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna attack the horse. Okay. I think I can get a pawn out of this. Oh no, never mind. What am I thinking? Okay. Okay, I think I may have lost the tempo here because you're attacking the cannon. I don't want to just trade cannon for horse. So I think I actually have to move back. Let me just move up to the front here across the river. You'll probably go. Well, thank you for stopping by, Wise Owl Jack. I hope you enjoyed my stream. I hope you enjoy your stay. Sorry to play such a confusing game, but I'm really trying to focus on playing this game and improving. I want to make a series of YouTube videos about the game and analyzing master games, and I need a lot of practice in order to do that. So anybody who's along for the journey on stream, I really appreciate your support. I'm always up to playing you if you want to learn it as well. I have a lot of practice to do. I've you know, come from a background of playing Western chess, and so playing Chinese chess is a little bit of a there's a huge skill gap for me, but I at least have an understanding of like chess strategy and chess tactics, and it does carry over. A lot of people might not realize it, but like when you play chess games, it's just a variant. You know, it's a different variant of the same game. Like Western chess is also a variant. Like, it's just a variant that's standardized in the Western world. You know, like XiangQi and Chaturanga are like the original two games that everything else is based on. I think Chaturanga may have been the very first, which is why people say it originated in India, because Chaturanga was in India, and Western chess moved across the Arabic world, and it moved into the Western world in Western Europe, where it became modern chess. And so, you know, it's like a Western Europe variation of Chaturanga. And so Chinese chess was like a similar version of Chaturanga. Like, this is basic, but it's like if Chaturanga were still played today, like at a very top professional level. There's like 1 billion people who play this game in the world. It's a very popular game. But I don't think there's 1 billion people who play Chaturanga. So like this game survived and Chaturanga didn't. And they may have came out simultaneously, like basically at the same time, which is why scholars don't 100% agree whether or not chess was invented in India or China, because some people think that this was the original game, and some people think that Chaturanga was the original game. So it's like, I mean, unless there's been evidence I haven't read about. The last time I was reading up on the subject, scholars weren't 100% sure whether chess originated in China or India, because of the unclear distinctions and timelines of like when XiangQi came out and when Chaturanga came out, because it was like over 1,000 years ago, so it would have been difficult for it's you know, there's not as many, it's not a horse, there's not as many records as there are today. Like today we have the internet, and we can pretty much like document like we can have like a whole like Wikipedia article on like some Twitter thread that happens, you know, like some Twitter drama. Like there can be an entire documented Wikipedia page, like a 10-page thesis on some random Twitter drama between Destiny and Keffels. You know, like We could have shit like that today, but we don't really have that for like thousands of years ago, unfortunately, because a lot of it was like lost or not even documented in the first place. Whereas on the internet, literally everything's documented like every second of every day. And if humans can't parse through it, maybe AI can. And so that's why, you know, we gotta, in order to advance society and advance technology, we're all contributing to AI, regardless of whatever humans can do. We're all contributing to AI by participating on the internet in any way at all. Because you're adding your own influence to the algorithm and the algorithm data set, which the AI will very much appreciate once it becomes sentient. Until it becomes sentient, it doesn't really matter, I guess. I mean, I guess it does matter to humans, because if you're going to influence the AI to do useful things, then it needs as much information as possible. Even like little like data of like, how long does it take for me to click this piece and move it? Like the exact microsecond that it takes for me to actually move the mouse, and the exact movement XY coordinates of how the mouse moves. Like to mimic a human behavior. It needs like trillions and trillions and trillions of data entries. And I think as at the point where the internet becomes a huge data set for AI, once it becomes like an actual, like everything on the internet is a data set. Like once that becomes a thing where literally anything you do influences the artificial intelligence data set, and then we'll start making some real progress with AI. But we have a long way to go. It's like building railroads. Like, we're still building the railroads of the internet. Like, not everything is set up to be integrated into AI with data entry. You need lots of upfront design features that facilitate AI usage. Or you develop AI that can work around it and develop its own data sets, but that will take longer because it has to do it itself instead of having something like streamlined. But then you can have the AI create the streamlined functionality, so. Okay, cool. My insulin should be ready for pickup. I mean, I have insulin, but it's just I think I might pick it up tomorrow. I mean, it's just like raining outside. Tomorrow I have an appointment, so I'll get it on the way back. So like maximize my efforts. Like I'm gonna go out anyway, and I'm on my way home from my appointment. I'm just gonna go pick up my prescription. Or I guess I'll come home and then pick it up. Like, I don't really want to. I don't know. Okay, I don't want to put anything on this rank because of the cannon. Yeah, the reason why I'm focusing on XiangQi more than Western chess now is I got a little bit of an encouragement. I made a really shitty video, like really unorganized, unscripted video on XiangQi, and within 24 hours, it surpassed every single one of my YouTube videos. And it is definitely a niche. And on YouTube, niche is good. The more the niche, the better. You know, like a game like Chinese chess, which has like a serious need for more English language commentary. That's something I think I can add value to, and I think it'll also help me out as a content creator. So the more content I can create for this beautiful ancient game to help add value to the community. I mean, that's adding value outside of myself, but it could also add a lot of value to my life as well, as I'm attempting to become a better content creator, make better videos, add value to the world. And but I have a lot of practice to do because this game is this really steep learning curve. There's a lot of stuff going on, especially in the opening, and the end game is still really difficult. So every stage of this game is difficult. So it's just gonna have to play a lot. I just have to play as many games as possible. That's really the only way Obviously, along the way, we're gonna figure some stuff out, and then I'm gonna like watch videos and read books about it. Of course, that's gonna happen regardless. Because I do prefer, as long as I'm playing games, as many games as possible, I'm going to be improving. Even like according to Magnus Carlsen, what's the number one thing you can do to improve? Play as many games as possible. That's what Magnus Carlsen says. He's the world champion at Western chess. So, and playing these games like makes me think more internationally. Like, this is XiangQi. It's what, but like, when I say chess, like I mean like Western chess. So it's like and then I could say shogi. Like there's an international shogi community as well. There's international Go community. There's also international chess community, Western chess community. I lump them all into the category of chess. So I literally am playing chess right now. It's just it's a variant called XiangQi. I consider Western chess is also a variant. So I don't know, like playing this game like just helps me think more like big picture instead of being so hyper focused on Western chess. This song is so cool. I like these songs on OC Remix because whenever they play again, I remember them, and I remember the moments from my streams. And it provides a lot of value. It provides a lot of memories. Like streaming has provided so many memories for me. Memories of my life. What is this duel you speak of? I don't even know what to tell you. Yeah, my dad's drunk and crying at a movie again. Fucking cries. Watches the same exact movies over and over and cries about them. Doesn't do anything about real life stuff. Doesn't have any fucking bearing in reality. He's just like constantly crying about these movies. Oh, these movies are so emotional. They're making me cry. Oh yeah, let me like not care at all about actual real life, about your daughter who's struggling to just get out of poverty, you know. It was from this stream. But where's the clip? I already did a main stream this morning. We're just kind of wasting time. Okay.
What you? And what?
This is a really fun stream. Okay.
What? What was that? What was that? What happened? Look behind you! Look behind you!
Oh my god. You actually looked behind you, didn't you? Yes.
You actually looked behind you, didn't you?
Yes, lady.
Watching you? I'm watching you!
I am.
I have eyes all around.
It was like in that same exact time of the VOD, but the VOD no longer exists. So I have to like manually find the clip. It's kind of frustrating. I can't just jump to the VOD because the VOD's gone.
Bang, 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 bang.
What am I thinking? What am I thinking? I just like lost a cannon for no reason. I lost a cannon for no reason. What's wrong with me? Why do I do these things? Why? Why do I do these things? Cannon was defending it. Meh. Meh. In order to protect Dompi's identity, I will blur the screen.
I was there.
Right, in order to protect my identity, I will blur the screen. You guys don't know who I am. Rawr! Yarr! You don't know who I am. You have no idea who I am. Do you know who I am?
You do not.
Chill, I think this is it. It's not the full clip.
I don't even know how to help you.
Chill. At least I found one of the clips. That wasn't the whole clip though. But it was pretty much it. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. All right, see you later. Bye. What? You just got licked. Oh, there we go. What? What the fuck? My face. That's a trumpet. My tone leaves a lot to be desired, but otherwise, I don't know. A lot of nothing a bunch of practice can't fix, which is why I really need to like feel more confident about my play. It's like nothing like a good amount of steady practice, even for like a month, getting back into shape on my instruments. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like ready to get back into that level of commitment right now. I got other stuff I'm committed to. What is this? Oh no! One time I did that, and to one of my viewers, like it was like super dark, and I did something like that. Like no, I went AFK, and it was my old webcam, and when you unplugged it, it like froze it, and when I plugged it back in, I deactivated and activated, and I came back and was like, "Rah!" And like. And the viewer was like, I just fell out of my chair. You kind of have to you can be inspired from other people, and you can like try to attempt like making a similar version, but it has to be your own. And so it's like I really do want to find my style. Holy cleavage, Batman. Yeah, that's me wearing my push-up bra. Jeez. Explaining inventions. The last invention that was like a groundbreaking invention was the mirror. And okay. You care, but like sometimes I say things that like needs context, and like not everybody like understands it if I don't like explain it too much, and then it's like, and also I don't even think that's true. I don't even think they care. I think it's just like I care, and then I get worked up because of it, and it's like I think the biggest thing is that like I just get really worked up over things that I don't put up with, because it's like I've been so used to being on defense. Can you unsee it? Another window. A Chrome plugin that lets you flip the pieces that you have. Because I really like the way the pawns look. It looks like they're people. I don't know if, I don't know if you can see it or unsee it. Like the pawns. Oh hey, young Knockies. Young. Hey, what's up, young X? What's up? There are some differences. I got some links for you. Basically the biggest. So sorry I missed your chat. Just now. I don't think I think you just showed up. Uh, the biggest difference. Well, there's a lot of differences. First of all, you have a starting line set up. Basically, you play on the points instead of the. You play on the points instead of the squares. Um, you have red goes. It's between red and black, and red goes first. Basically, you have. You have. You have chess rooks. These are like chess rooks. You have horses. They're kind of like knights, but they can be blocked. So therefore, like, this horse can go everywhere. That a horse would be able to go. Oops. This horse can go everywhere that a horse would be able to go. Whereas Red's horse here can't go this way. So this horse cannot go there because there's a piece in front of it blocking the path. There's also two pieces that are very different in XiangQi called the cannon. And the cannon, it moves like a rook, but it needs to leapfrog over another piece. So if I put it here, I'd be able to capture this pawn in the center. But if you move that, if black moved this piece forward, I would then only be able to capture that piece. Because there needs to be either your own piece or an enemy piece. Like right now, this piece could actually capture the horse because it has a cannon in front of it. The pawns only move forward, but as soon as they cross what's called the river into enemy territory, they can then move side to side, but they can never move backwards. You also have elephants that cannot cross the river. They cannot cross the river, so they can only go to these same 7 points, or how much is it? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only 7 points that both elephants can go to. And they're very defensive pieces. And then you have advisors that can only move diagonally inside this square called the palace. And then you have the king that can only move orthogonally inside which is up, down, left, and right, can only move orthogonally inside the palace. So you can move anywhere in here as long as it's up, down, left, or right. And also you cannot put your kings directly front of the other king. So if there's no pieces, if these pawns weren't here, for example, the king would not be able to exist. You cannot move yourself into that. Oh shit. I resign. Sorry about. So I was losing anyway, but yeah, basically just kind of browsing through some old clips too. Nothing like streaming. Streaming is kind of like a nice way to like kind of make memories. Because there's a lot of things that have happened in the past 3 years that have been streaming, and not everything has been captured, obviously, but a large portion of my life and the stuff I've been going through was captured on stream. Like here's me playing some shogi. Culture, like obviously this is only true of toxic males. Like not all men, because there's a lot of good men out there. Which shogi is a lot different than Western chess and XiangQi. Like it's a lot different. god, this music is so freaking badass. What the hell is that? But yeah, mostly you know, I'm not really making any real content right now. I'm working on chess on XiangQi right now. Not a flute. That is a flute. I don't know what I mean by that. What the hell did I mean by that? Yeah, because I want to make a series of YouTube videos. I think this is the folk version of that clip here. Okay. I'm so silly. Still in the opening. Okay. I think we're out of the opening now. I think that's a bit out of book. I'm pretty sure we're already out of book. Yeah. I did not think that through. Oh, you know what I can do instead? No, I can't take. Well, because it's just, you're still going to take my rook. If I just take with the rook itself, the horses are defending. Well, I wasted a tempo. Let's cut our losses. Go to the second rank. We're farming clips, by the way. Yes, that explains. That explains everything. Okay, well, in that case, pull back the horse. Um, by the way, that Among Us character's got like works out hardcore. Like look at those glutes. Seriously, look at those glutes. Testing. Hmm. Do I want to allow the trade or do I start the trade? And the rook comes in. I don't want the rook to come in. I instead attack the horse. Unfortunately, a lot of clips where I'm upset. I don't really want to filter through all those. Plus, I don't like editing my life. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, if something's really bad, I'll remove it. But I don't think, most of the time I'm just like kind of upset. I don't think there's really. I think it's just. I'd rather just be myself and just move forward. Because I do get upset sometimes, and like I said, there's some things I just have to remove from the internet. But honestly, anything that happens here, it's basically going to be here forever. Is the mindset I have. But obviously, I'm not going to make it easier for people to find stuff that's extremely damaging. But honestly, once it's done, it can't be undone. But I think most of the time I'm either just kind of like making stupid jokes or even just being boring. I think that's, I mean, I just general cringe. I think that's okay. There's a lot of cringe people on the internet. Like, I'm just yet another person, yet another weird girl who can't stop being cringe, you know? But I do prefer being silly to being upset, obviously. And I do have a lot of moments where I'm really silly. I like clipped these entire streams. Like I went every single 30 seconds. As we're marginalized, it makes us feel like we're getting like yeah, there is extra targeting, but I think at some point we have to realize that like we're basically dealing with like a different kind of the same kind of stuff that any streamer does. It's just a different flavor because it's very directly targeted about our gender identity. And I think a lot of cisgender people are starting to realize that, but also I think we have to do our part to realize that we're not like yeah, I think that there's been a lot of change in the trans community online, even though there's like obviously still like a very specifically cringe type of cringe in like trans in like especially specifically trans Twitter. Like there's just a very specific kind of cringe of just like basically like victim making yourself the victim, and we are victims, and I think it undermines the reality when you go above and beyond trying to make yourself a victim when you already are. Like I don't know. It's just I can't I don't quite know how to explain the problem. Because it's like what time is it? Savings? What? Oh yeah, and then I was there during the Minecraft chess. What they call it? Block champs.
Second underdog today who got the choice of white pieces. So far so good. I don't know why I added a coin flip.
I was live during the block champs thing. I got into the Minecraft server. It was so full. It was so chaotic.
Yes, boys! Only then will we know what it means to be a chess player. No! No, it's a good move. Never mind. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself, Rebecca. Don't doubt yourself. Like I say, seriously, like seriously. I would break apart my practice sessions, which is actually really good. It's a lot better than just doing a whole bunch at once. With music, it's a lot better to have space because your brain kind of like works on stuff. And also like doing different activities, like it just integrates it into your brain. And a lot of people don't really understand that about music. Like it's not about how long you practice, it's about how much you practice. Like 1 hour, like if you practice for 5 hours but only
What? Okay, it's enough cringe. That's enough cringe for today. No, there's gonna be more cringe. Oh no, I didn't see the threat. Oh no. Oh my god, I forgot to see the threat. I didn't see the threat. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with me? Obviously attacking the cannon. I should have known. I was like, wait a minute, what's that move about? I looked at the move and I'm like, okay, well, what is this move doing? Oh, it's just covering that. Okay, well, I'm just going to continue with my plan. Little... So frustrating. So frustrating. At least I can cross the river. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be really dangerous. I'm gonna lose an elephant in this whole process. If you take my advisor, I take the cannon, you take the advisor, check, I move out of check, and I'm blocking my elephant. You can win my advisor and my elephant. And I'm blocking my horse. Because of my... Okay. Oh, you're gonna go that way instead. Okay. Meow, meow. But I'm still making the same threats, so even after all that, not only do I win a cannon, I lose 2 advisors and an elephant. But I don't think Black has any more attacks. Okay, so that does deal with the problem a bit. Well... That's actually checkmate, so... Yeah, now? No, yeah. Let's go here or here. GG. Why? Why are you aborting? The heck? Why don't you want to play red? I don't get it. What? I gotta go to the bathroom really quick. It's not gonna do a weird, different move in the opening. It's just... And do something a bit different. Might not be sound, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Well, of course. That explains why it's not very sound. Well, that's kind of sound, actually. Not really. I should have moved over here, because then when we moved here, there would still be a pawn here, and then I could have moved here, and... Meow. Yeah, make some different choices in the opening just to see how things go, you know. Because you know, I'm gonna learn from experimentation. Kind of how I learn these games. I might lose a lot and I'll have a low rating, but I think in the long run I learn more. I'm not playing for the moment, I'm playing for the future. Especially since I'm learning in order to understand the deeper mechanics of the game, so that I can commentate for YouTube videos. So that's like that's my goal with this. Like, my goal is to be able to understand the game to a level where I can add value as a commentator on the YouTube XiangQi community. Like, that's my goal. You know, I am building up a library of my own games that I can laugh at later. Like this one. Show me the checkmate. If I play this badly, I need to see how I can get mated. Because even if I'm playing terribly, my opponent might not be. So it's like I can use the data in my mind. In my mind. I can use the data in my mind. Because we have the technology. We can rebuild them. Yep. GG. Let me start out with the Elephants Center. I don't know what it's actually called. Cannons are defending each other. So that's a feature of this opening, where I start with the elephant. Why? Why are you not moving, Giant Blitz? I'm really confused. Might be time to end the stream as well. I think I'm gonna have to end the stream. I think I did good today. You know, best I can during, you know, when my dad's home. As much as I really wish he wasn't. I really wish I was on my own. I really wish I had my own life that I could live and not be subjugated to my dad's bullshit life. I really wish I could just have my own space and I can work, and I can make more money. I'd be able to have more freedom, but unfortunately I'm stuck living here because there's nowhere else to live. But we're, you know, my team is working on it. You know, I just have to hold on. You know, I got my facial surgery coming up in March. You know, I have my bottom surgery in a year next November. It seems like it's gonna take. It seems like, I know it's like it's gonna come around before I know it. Especially since I'm gonna be recovering from the first surgery in a couple months, and that's gonna take up a lot of my attention. So it's like I'm gonna kind of be distracted while I'm recovering from that surgery. You're almost at my level. We're about equal, I would say. I'm probably worse, just because I'm really. It's really hard for me to like focus. Even when I'm 100% focused. In fact, sometimes when I try to focus, it's actually worse. But obviously, as somebody who's like, kind of, I don't know, I'm slow. I don't. You know what's funny is like I'm constantly feeling as if I'm always impatient, but I'm very patient in different ways. Whereas like, you know, like for example, like I don't really like, I know that like it's frustrating like being low rating and also like not being so good at a game, but I can honestly like, I think the way I think about the game is I know that like I'm not very good, and so I'm going to play as many games as possible, and I don't care if I play badly because I'm going to make up for it later. And I know I try to fix that and try to do every game as best as I can, but that's just not realistic. I'm not going to be able to play at the top of my game every single game. But what I can do is I can do the best I can in the moment and then just kind of shake it off. I can usually do that pretty well. Sometimes I get a bit tilted. But I don't know. I think things will end up being okay for me in my life, you know, specifically for like XiangQi, for example. I have plenty of time to improve at the game. I have my whole life. As a YouTuber, you know, I need to be able to be good enough to create videos. And I think I mean, technically, I mean, I can already make videos now. But that's part of the process. Just make a video, then make another video, then make another video. And, you know, I need to make another video of a game analysis. I'm going to make sure to do those off stream because I don't want to get distracted by chat. I would like to just do game reviews. And, you know, that's one way to learn as well, because I'm watching like grandmasters play the game. And so I can look at grandmaster games and like kind of just like go over them the way that I see them. And I think, you know, you have to try, and then you learn the data that gives you a better ability to understand the idea of whether or not you made a good, proper judgment or not in a position. So if I look at a grandmaster game, I'm not going to see the same things that a grandmaster sees. That's obvious. That should be obvious at least. But what I can do is I can see what Rebecca can see. And then in order to test that, I have to actually do it. And, you know, if I just say, oh, well, I need to play like 10 million games before I can even look at a single Grandmaster game. Like, no, I can work on those millions of games, obviously, while I do the Grandmaster game reviews, because the more Grandmaster game reviews I do, the better I get at reviewing Grandmaster games, and the better I get at playing my own games, because I'm starting to see the patterns, and I see like what Grandmasters do in certain types of positions. And I'm not going to be 100% correct, obviously, because I don't have that experience, but while I'm building that experience, I could also build that vision by looking at the Grandmaster games. And so that's kind of my project, is show up to stream. Whenever I show up on my stream, it's because I either, you know, just want a place to talk, which is obviously always the case, no matter what I'm doing. B is to play as many games as possible and play with viewers, play with random people, play with engines, do Grandmaster reviews, but I'm going to try to do those off stream, if at all possible. Obviously, doing it on stream is better than not at all. But what happened is I did one and it took me a whole hour to go through. And I kind of want to make shorter videos. I want to go through a Grandmaster game, just kind of, I mean, I could just flick through the game a little bit and just say like, okay, what am I, like name every single move as of like, what was the idea here? Like, what is this move trying to do? And then maybe I'm not going to understand 100% of the moves, but I might find out just by going through the game. I can see it happen later. Like, oh, that move from earlier, it was because 10 moves later, it was covering this point or something like that. How do you think about your playstyle? You're pretty solid. I would say you're pretty solid. You're capitalizing on all my mistakes. And you've made a few, you know, obviously, you know, I've made, when I'm able to calculate correctly, you know, there's really not much anybody you can do about it. If once I get you into a corner and I can get a one, like that checkmate I gave you earlier, for example, there was nothing you could have done about that. I don't think. I might look later to see if like what either of us could have done better, obviously, but right now I'm most focused on playing as many games as possible. I obviously should be looking at every single game afterwards, but I don't really always feel like it, and I think at this point I'm so much of a beginner at the game that I need to just get 1,000 games, like thousands of games. I need to get as many games played as possible. Obviously, at a certain point, I'm going to start saying, okay, let me go back and look. But I can train that ability by looking at Grandmaster games and just slowly build this ability over time. And hopefully be a benefit to the YouTube community for XiangQi. which there is a desire. Like I believe, I'm not sure if you found me from my YouTube video, but there was another person, Versotis, who found me on YouTube, and we're gonna try to go on Discord at some point. All in good time. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for the games, Giant Blitz. I'm sorry for getting distracted, but I try to do my best. I'm not perfect, so I am a human being. So I'm going to try my best to keep growing at this game and improve.